AJ Lee's quickness, AJ Lee's wise.
Wise what? Go ahead and say it.
Well,
wiseness. Or wiseness. Does that mean being smarter than the other girl?
Ingenious ability comes to fruition.
Sometimes you are so good that sometimes you become bad. And I think just hanging around me because of my language. But folks, she is the queen.
Well, still to come tonight.
Wow.
The queen defended her crown successfully, but can the tag team champions do the same? Our main event, Joe Hennig and Brett DiBiase defend against Vance Archer and Alex Riley. Next, Intrigue.
My name is Richie Steamboat, and I'm so honored to be here in FCW. For the past year and a half, I've traveled to the ends of the earth, from Japan to Puerto Rico to England and every place in between. I am here in FCW to become the next FCW champion. I want to make one thing clear to everyone out there in the FCW universe. I didn't bring my daddy's boots. I brought my own.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Florida Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Vance Archer and Alex Riley.
Vance Archer and Alex Riley are two men with tunnel vision, and the only thing in mind are the Florida Tag Team titles.
You know what? They made a challenge to these guys, and obviously they've accepted it. This is going to be a great matchup at FCW right here for the Florida Tag Team Championships.
Our main event, folks.
And at a combined weight of 455 pounds, they are the Florida Tag Team Champions, Brett DiBiase and Joe Hennig.
Two of the most passionate, two of the most respectable competitors you will find anywhere, and your current Florida Tag Team Champions, Brett DiBiase and Joe Hennig.
You don't have to look far when you look at Bloodlines to see what's going on right here. I'll tell you, man, these two guys right here, Joe coming off, obviously, an injury, as we both know. And, you know, how good is he going to be? How rusty is he going to be? Is he going to be under the weather just a little bit? It's going to be a telltale sign right here, I think, right off the bat, because these other two guys, Alex Riley and Vance Archer, they want these Florida Tag Team Championships. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
That's what it's all about. Of course, Joe Hennig suffering.
I can't whisper no more.
Oh, we'd rather you not whisper so we can hear you, Dream.
My crackpot aide has told me I can't whisper no more.
Crackpot aide?
Yeah, I got a crackpot aide like other people got, like people follow them around and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got peeps.
Well, on a more serious note, away from your peeps, no pun intended to Christian, Joe Hennig going to start things off here with Vance Archer, the one-man fight club, and the newest signee of SmackDown.
This surprised me a little bit. You know, Joe coming off that leg injury, and obviously Vance Archer knew that he went right to the leg, and now just go ahead and put him in a bad situation right off the bat. That's no good. That's no good. I think that's a bad move by them.
Joe suffering that injury on a recent FCW live event.
And you don't want to miss them anywhere in the state of Florida where you're going to see FCW live event.
But
it's a major thing happening.
You know, it shouldn't come off as any surprise that Joe Hennig's in this match. We know Joe Hennig's story. We know everything he's been through, all that he had to overcome. And a knee injury is not going to stop Joe Hennig.
No.
He takes so much pride in being a champion, so much pride in being known as one half of the Florida Tag Team Champions. He will defend that title unless he can't walk. Watch out. I know for a fact even some doctors suggested that Joe Hennig not compete tonight.
Well, that's true. One of the docs did, the doc himself, but he did get cleared, so he's here.
And Joe looks awesome at the moment.
Yeah, he's got to cover quick.
Looks the leg. Joe Hennig trying to end things early to keep the Florida Tag Team titles intact against the varsity villain, Alex Riley.
The varsity villain.
Varsity villain, you know, like
that is so good.
The bad guy you knew in school.
Yeah.
As Brett DiBiase flies. Ouch.
Just about took his arm right out of socket, too.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, just about. Continue to work on it. They turned this thing around where it started off where I thought it was going to be a little mistake, but obviously I was wrong. Got a hook, got a cover, maybe too soon. Go back, weigh him down. Weigh him down.
Brett DiBiase and Joe Henning work so well together. And you're talking about two guys, you know, not just the family name, but the friendship that's developed between these two. Similar backgrounds as Henning, again, trying to put it away.
Well, it's good. We know the bloodlines, but it's also good to like somebody you're in there with. If you don't like nobody, it ain't going to work.
Joe Henning, when he first...
It's like me and you working together. I like you a lot.
I love you.
I spend a lot of time with you.
Oh.
And I know good
Nice
things are...
bridge cover.
Excuse me. Good
Sorry.
things are going to happen for you. You're a vital part of WWE Universe now. You've proved yourself. And Riley is just getting whipped.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, whipped.
Brett DiBiase and Joe Henning are proving themselves to Alex Riley. Oh! That'll wake you up.
I mean, but, you know, Alex Riley's got stars in his eyes. You ever been in one of them conservatory deals where you look out and you see all the stars and stuff? He told me one day, he says my eyes are like a conservatory.
His eyes are like a conservatory.
And the stars are mine. They belong to me, including a drop kick
yeah, I think
in
you
the
just
middle
saw
of
Brett
his
DiBiase's feet slammed up against his head. And DiBiase again in full control.
Well, they got him grounded. They got him hooked up, and that's, you know, that's what you got to do, man. You got to do this.
And Brett DiBiase and Joe Henning have had a couple weeks now to prepare and scout Alex Riley and Vance Archer, and you're seeing the proof right before us. Nice.
Get a cover, get a cover, get a cover.
Neck breaker cover, center of the ring.
That's a nice maneuver. They got out there in time. The referee didn't get the count. They did it and got out. And
the Florida Tag Team Champions are in full control. And ladies and gentlemen, this match continues. Welcome back to Florida Championship Wrestling. This is our main event. The Florida Tag Team titles are on the line. Joe Henning and Brett DiBiase defending against Alex Riley and Vance Archer.
Let me give you just a little recap if you just went to the kitchen and came back. DiBiase, Henning, control. That's from the get-go.
Well, from the get-go, looks like things are about to change as Alex Riley able to get Joe Henning into his corner, and in comes Vance Archer. Henning almost.
Yeah, he almost fought out of it.
Fight or flight syndrome, fight back desperately, but Vance Archer's strength and intensity on the attack.
Well, he sees the moment. He needs this. You know, you need to go ahead and grab a hold of it and try to get a pin here. But I'm gonna tell you what, everything they throw at him.
Oh,
I'm talking about throw at Henning and DiBiase. They come back with it. Might got him up right
Henning
here.
in a very dangerous spot at the moment. Face first. God,
twice.
Look at
Two
the
times.
height.
Wow, this is good. This is good
flapjack on Joe Henning, and we may have new tag team champions. Vance Archer aspires to make sure something bad happens to his opponent at all times. Creator of his self-proclaimed masterpiece of agony, and at the moment, the centerpiece is Joe Henning.
I'll tell you what, I was talking to a good friend of mine just the other day. He said, who's your favorite here at FCW? A friend of mine named Chris. Chris said it's Vance Archer. I'd like to see him on each and every second.
Cover. Sorry to interrupt you, Dream.
No, that's all right. That's all right, Byron.
Hello to Chris. Tell you what, Vance Archer and Alex Riley, they've sort of been the sleeper tag team here in FCW. Two guys who you could argue are polar opposites.
Yes.
They have teamed up a number of times, captured a number of victories, and you almost blink, and next thing you know, they're number one contenders for the tag team titles.
Well, they worked their way there. They got there. However they got there, they got there. Lieutenant General Manager Norman Smiley on top of his game when he said, we're having a title match for the Florida Tag Team Championships. That's what we got.
Joe trying to create separation using the speed against Vance Archer, and Archer just sideswiping Henning.
Has Norman called you to his office yet?
No, thankfully not.
I shouldn't have said
I'm not a big fan of Norman Smiley. I'm sorry. I still wish Abraham Washington were in control.
Well, Abraham Washington, came out with a new show today. We've seen it, and it was pretty good.
A new show?
Yeah,
Same show, just different stage.
Oksana really adds to, I like Tony Alex. He's one of my longtime friends, but Oksana just...
well, what? Now, come on. Alex Riley, cheap shot on Brett DiBiase.
Yeah, and they got Henning in a bad spot. Joe's in a bad spot.
Alex Riley looking for